Are you holding on to a hidden treasure in your pocket change? We're diving into the top 7 most rare and valuable state quarter dollars that could be worth way more than 25 cents. But some contain mint errors and unique features that make them highly collectible. These coins can fetch hundreds, even thousands, or even millions of dollars. The legendary 2004 D Wisconsin quarter with the extra leaf error. Stay with me to the end, because I'll break down the difference between the high leaf and low leaf varieties, the current market value of each, how you can identify them, and why some of these coins have stunned collectors and investors by selling for thousands, even six-figure sums in high-grade mint condition. Magnifying glass tilted left. The mysterious extra leaf error, the extra leaf low, the extra leaf high. Value and market prices. In 2023, MS 67 Extra Leaf High Wisconsin quarter sold for $6,000 at auction. In 2021, a PCGS MS 67 Extra Leaf Low variety brought in over $2,500. One specimen of a high leaf quarter in pristine condition, MS 68, was estimated by collectors to be worth over $10,000, and rumors suggest private sales may have reached $15,000 plus. In rare cases, especially coins discovered early in the era's hype, authenticated specimens fetched $30,000 to $50,000. Money with wings. The 2004 D Wisconsin era quarter has become a modern legend in American numismatics. It's more than just a curiosity, it represents everything coin collectors love. White heavy checkmark, a real U.S. mint mystery. White heavy checkmark, an identifiable and valuable error. White heavy checkmark, a chance for anyone, yes, anyone, to find a small fortune in everyday change. White heavy checkmark, a reminder that modern coins can become rare and collectible. We're talking about the rare and valuable 2000 P South Carolina state quarter with mint errors and hidden gems that can turn pocket change into a jackpot. If you have one of these in your collection or jar at home, you may be sitting on a goldmine and not even know it. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video, because we're breaking down exactly what to look for. While hundreds of millions were minted, not all South Carolina quarters are created equal. Some have dramatic and valuable errors, and others are in pristine condition known as MS 68 or higher, commanding huge prices at auction. Rare and valuable error types. 2000 P South Carolina quarter. This is where the story gets juicy. Let's talk about the most valuable errors found on the 2000 P South Carolina quarter that have sold for $1,000 to $10,000 plus in auctions and private sales. High voltage off-center strikes, 5% to 60%. Minor, 5 to 10%, $100 to $250. Dramatic, 50% plus $500 to over $3,000 depending on condition. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR. Strong DDO/DDR in MS condition, $500 to $2,000 plus. In high mint state, MS 67 plus up to $5,000, clad layer missing, obverse or reverse, reverse or obverse only, $500 to $1,500. Both sides missing clad, $2,500 or more. Wrong planchet errors, on dime planchet, $3,000 to $5,000. On cent planchet, $2,000 to $4,000. Off metal planchet, up to $10,000 plus. Die break/cuds, small die break, $50 to $150. Large cud error, $300 to $800. Gemstone top graded mint state examples, MS 67, MS 68, and beyond. Most coins from circulation are scratched or worn, but those saved early or from rolls can remain in high mint state grades. According to PCGS, MS 67 and MS 68 examples of the 2000 P South Carolina quarter are extremely rare. Receipt auction records, MS 68, PCGS sold for $3,760 in 2022. MS 67 plus, between $250 and $750, backhand index pointing right. Some collectors believe an MS 69 or flawless MS 70 could sell for over $10,000 due to the extreme rarity. You could be holding one of the rarest and most valuable state quarters ever struck, right in your pocket change. That's right, the 2001 P New York quarter isn't just a coin, it's a potential treasure worth up to $10,000 or more. From dramatic mint errors to top-graded mint state examples, collectors are paying huge money for the right New York quarter. Could you be the one holding the next jackpot coin? Stick around, because we're showing you exactly what to look for, how much it's worth, and how you can cash in. Rare 2001 P New York quarter errors worth big money. Let's break down the most valuable error types that have pushed the 2001 P New York quarters value into the thousands of dollars at auction. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR. Minor doubling, $100 to $300. Strong DDO/DDR in MS65 plus, $1,000 to $2,500. Off-center strike, 5% to 10% off-center, $50 to $150. 30% to 50% off-center, $500 to $1,500. With visible date and mint mark, up to $3,000 plus. Missing clad layer. These quarters are missing their nickel layer, exposing the copper core. They appear reddish or brownish on one or both sides. One side missing, $300 to $800. Both sides missing, $1,500 to $3,000 plus. Wrong planchet/off metal strikes. On dime planchet, $2,000 to $4,000. On cent planchet, $1,000 to $2,500. On foreign metal, $5,000 to $10,000 plus, extremely rare. Cud/die breaks. Small cud, $50 to $200. Large cud, over state outline or lettering $400 to $1,000. Gemstone high-grade rarity, the MS68 plus New York quarters. Auction sales. MS68, PCGS sold for $2,350. MS67 plus, frequently sells for $400 to $1,000 plus. A pristine MS69 example of the 2001 P has never been verified by major grading companies, but if one were submitted, it could fetch $10,000 plus due to its ultra-rarity. Camera with flash receipt. Real examples of sold coins. Here are a few real auction records to prove the market is hot. 2001 P off metal strike, sold for $6,600 at Heritage Auctions. Double die reverse MS65, sold for $1,250. Missing clad layer, MS66, sold for $3,100. Perfect MS68, PCGS, sold for $2,350. Do not spend that Connecticut State quarter just yet, because if you've got the 1999 P Connecticut quarter, it could be worth $1,000, $5,000, or even over $10,000. This coin might look common, but certain rare errors and mint condition varieties have sold for thousands at auction. Rare and valuable 1999 P Connecticut quarter errors. Let's break down the top rare errors on the 1999 P Connecticut quarter that could earn you hundreds, thousands, or even over $10,000. Off-center strike. 5% off-center, $50 to $150. 50% off-center with visible date, $700 to $1,500 plus. Wrong planchet, off-metal strike. On cent planchet, $2,000 to $4,000. On dime planchet, $2,500 to $5,000. On foreign or unknown planchet, $7,500 to $10,000 plus. Missing clad layer. One side missing, $300 to $900. Both sides missing, $1,500 to $3,000 plus. Die cracks, cuds, and die breaks. Minor cracks, $50 to $200. Large cuds, $400 to $1,200. Double die obverse or reverse, DDO/DDR. Moderate doubling, $100 to $300. Strong, verified DDO/DDR in high grade, $1,000 to $2,500. Gemstone high grade rarity, the MS68 plus jackpot. Most circulated 1999 P quarters are scratched or worn, and worth face value. But mint condition coins, especially those graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can bring serious money. Chart increasing recent sales. PCGS MS67 plus, $400 to $750. PCGS MS68, $1,500 to $3,000. Rumored MS68 plus or MS69, yet to be graded potential value $10,000 or more. Warning: less than a dozen examples exist in MS68, making it ultra rare. Real auction sales. Moneybag. Some jaw-dropping auction results for 1999 P Connecticut quarters. PCGS MS68, sold for $2,880. Off-metal error on dime planchet, $5,500. Missing clad layer, MS66, $2,100. 50% off center strike with full date, $1,800. Double die reverse, unconfirmed variety reported offer over $1,200. The 1999 P Delaware State Quarter, the very first coin in the 50 State Quarter series, has some insane errors and rare high-grade examples that are raking in big auction dollars right now. The Delaware State Quarter was launched on January 4, 1999, the very first coin of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. Despite the high mintage, only a few rare errors and pristine condition examples survived, and these are the ones selling for thousands today. Gemstone Top Valuable 1999 P Delaware Quarter Errors. Let's dive into the money-making mint mistakes that have made the 1999 P Delaware Quarter one of the most lucrative modern coins in circulation. Spitting horse die break, most famous error. Circulated, $30 to $100. Uncirculated, $250 to $500 plus. MS66 plus examples, up to $1,000. Off-center strike, 5 to 10% off, $100 to $300. 40 to 60% off, with full date $750 to $1,500. Wrong planchet, off-metal strike. On cent planchet, $2,000 to $4,500. On dime planchet, $3,000 to $6,000. On foreign planchets, $7,000 to $10,000 plus. Missing clad layer. One side missing, $300 to $900. Both sides missing, very rare $1,500 to $3,000. Double die obverse/reverse, DDO/DDR. Mild, $50 to $200. Strong and dramatic doubling, $1,000 to $3,500. High-grade jackpot, MS68 and higher. Even without an error, condition alone can make the 1999 P Delaware Quarter a goldmine. Chart increasing recent auction prices. MS67, $150 to $300. MS67 plus, $400 to $800. MS68, $1,200 to $3,000. Rumored MS69, very rare up to $10,000 plus. The key is getting the coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Less than 15 examples are known in MS68. That ordinary-looking 2000p Virginia quarter in your change might just be a $10,000 jackpot. The Virginia State Quarter was the 10th coin released in the U.S. Mint's legendary 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and ran through 2008. Top errors on the 2000p Virginia quarter worth big money. Off-center strike errors. 40 to 60% off-center with visible date, $1,500 to $2,500. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR. Light doubling, $100 to $400. Strong doubling, certified $2,000 to $3,500. Clad layer missing, planchet error. Missing clad on one side, $300 to $800. Missing clad both sides, $1,500 to $3,000. Wrong planchet errors, wrong metal. Sometimes quarters are struck on blanks meant for other denominations or foreign coins. Struck on a penny planchet, $3,000 plus. Struck on a dime or nickel planchet, $2,000 plus. Foreign blanks, up to $5,000 to $10,000 plus. White heavy checkmark die breaks, cuds, and clashed dies. Minor cud, $50 to $100. Large cud or dramatic break, $1,000 plus. Mint state, MS. Values, non-error, high-grade coins. Even without errors, perfect condition Virginia quarters are extremely valuable due to rarity in top grades. MS68, $1,000 to $3,000. MS68 plus top pop, highest known $5,000 to $10,000 plus. Why collectors love the 2000p Virginia quarter? It commemorates a crucial moment in American history. The design is intricate and error-prone. High-grade coins are very hard to find in circulation. A surprising number of valuable error types exist. Popular among state quarter registry collectors. 1999p Pennsylvania quarter worth $10,000. Rare errors you need to look for. Studio microphone. That 1999 Pennsylvania quarter in your change jar could be worth $1,000, $5,000, even $10,000, or more. One of the first quarters in the U.S. statehood series holds jaw-dropping errors that make it incredibly rare and valuable. And if you're not looking closely, you could be spending a small fortune without even knowing it. While hundreds of millions were made, what makes this coin special and valuable are the rare errors and exceptional conditions. Rare and valuable errors on the 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter. Double die obverse, DDO. Strong doubling, certified $2,000 to $4,500. Double die reverse, DDR. Collectors have paid up to $3,000 for strong DDR examples. Off-center strike error, 5% off-center, $100 to $300. 50% off-center with full date, $1,500 to $2,500. Magnet highly desirable for serious error collectors. Clad layer missing, planchet error. Missing layer on one side, $300 to $800. Full layer missing, $1,500 to $3,000. Wrong planchet error, $2,000 to $10,000 plus depending on metal and condition. Cuds and die breaks. Even small die breaks can bring in $100 to $500, larger ones may fetch $1,000 plus. Mint state, MS, graded coins, worth thousands without errors. MS 66, $20 to $60. MS 67, $100 to $250. MS 68, $1,000 to $3,500 plus. MS 69, extremely rare $5,000 to $10,000 plus. Shield,